차가운 숨을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물 Hi guys, I'll be teaching you how I played my acoustic cover of Blood, Sweat and Tears by BTS. I had several requests for this song, and I'm sorry that it took a while for me to finally record the tutorial. Please take note that I'm not an expert and I'm not a professional, but I just wanted to make this tutorial for those who want to learn and for those who are maybe new to playing guitar. There are 4 chords in this song, and I'll show you guys how to play those chords first, and afterwards I'll show you the plucking and the strumming patterns. The first chord is C minor. Place your pointer finger on the 3rd fret A string, ring finger and pinky on the 5th fret D string and G string, and middle finger on the 4th fret B string. Next chord is G sharp. Place your pointer finger on the top E string on the 4th fret, ring finger and pinky on the 6th fret on A and D strings, middle finger on the 5th fret G string, and you bar down your pointer finger so that you can also hear the 4th fret on B string and bottom E string. Next is D sharp. Place your pointer finger on the 6th fret on the A string, and the rest of your fingers are on the 8th fret on the D, G, and B strings. You can play it with your fingers like this, but I find it easier to just play it with my ring finger, pressing down on all of those 3 strings. And the last chord is A sharp. So press your pointer finger on the E string, 6th fret, ring finger on the 8th fret A string, and pinky on the 8th fret D string, middle finger on the 7th fret G string. So I started my cover by playing the chorus, and for the first part of the first chorus, I plucked each of the strings once like this. So for the C minor, I plucked all of the strings except the bottom E and the top E strings. So these 4 strings, and I plucked those at the same time. For G sharp, I plucked the top 4 strings. After that is D sharp, and again I plucked all the strings except the top and bottom E strings. And for A sharp, I plucked the top 4 strings. And I played that sequence twice. So after the first part of the first chorus, I changed the plucking pattern. For C minor, I plucked the A and D strings individually. And then the G and B strings, I plucked them at the same time. For G sharp, I plucked the E and A strings individually. And D and G strings are plucked together. For D sharp, the A and D strings are plucked separately, and G and B strings are plucked together. And for the A sharp, again the E and A strings are plucked separately, and D and G strings are plucked together. and I played that whole sequence twice.
내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물 내 차가운 숨을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물.
So I played that second plucking pattern twice until the end of the chorus. And it's also the same pattern for the first verse, and you would play that whole sequence 6 times for the verse. There's also a solo part at the end of the chorus, but I will put that at the end of the video. So for now, the first verse goes like this.
내 피, 땀, 눈물도 내 몸, 마음, 영혼도 내 것인 걸 잘 알고 있어. 이게 나를 불박해 할 주문. Peaches and cream, sweeter than sweet. Chocolate cheeks and chocolate wings. But 너의 나에게는 악마의 것. 너희가 sweet 앞엔 bitter bitter. Kiss me 아파도 돼 어서 날 조여줘. 더 이상 아플 수도 없게. Baby 치유도 돼 이제 나 둘리켜.
So after the first verse, it goes back to the chorus. And I started strumming this time, so I'll show you guys the strumming pattern.
피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 다 가져가 내 피땀 눈물 내 차가운 숨을 다 가져가
So with C minor, you strum the chord down 2 times. And G sharp, the pattern is up, up, down, 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 up. For D sharp, you strum it downwards 2 times again. And for A sharp, it's the same pattern as G sharp. It's up, up, down, 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 up. So you play that pattern repeatedly throughout the chorus. For a second verse, I had 2 different patterns that I played, and I'll show you guys the first one first. So the plucking pattern for the second verse is basically just like the first verse, except instead of plucking the chord just once, you pluck it 2 times, and then you tap the strings. And I'll show you guys how to do that. So again, that plucking pattern was played 2 times, and I plucked the same strings that I did on the first verse. For the strumming part of the verse, the pattern is down, up, down, up for all of the chords. I'll show you guys slowly how I played that.
내가 도망칠 수 없게 꽉 쥐고 날 흔들어줘 내가 정신 못 차리게 Kiss me on the lips, lips don't wanna beat me 너와 난 감옥된 적도 creepy 네가
For the bridge, the chords are G sharp, C minor, G sharp, C minor, G sharp, C minor, and then G sharp and A sharp. The strumming pattern for the bridge is down, up, you tap, up, down, and then down again. I'll show you guys how I played that slowly. So after the bridge, I just repeated the chorus and then I played the solo at the end. For the solo part, so first pluck the G string on the 5th fret, and then the 3rd fret on the bottom E string twice, then the 6th fret on B string, and go back to the 3rd fret on E string, 6th fret B string again, then 4th fret B string, and go back to 5th fret G string. For the second part of the solo, it's almost the same. So again, start with the 5th fret G string, then 3rd fret twice on E string, 6th fret on B string, and go back to the 3rd fret E string. But this time, play the 6th fret on the E string twice, then go back to the 3rd fret. So thank you guys for watching my tutorial. I hope it wasn't too complicating and that it was easy to follow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.